smallest car in Point Hope. That's Joe Omnips.
We use our sleds there. We go to the grocery store, wherever you need to go visit friends. You took a snowmobile. Snowmachine here in Alaska is what we call them. Where I grew up was the village of Point Hope, Alaska. It's about 200 miles above the Arctic Circle. Yeah, you can drive around for days and not run into anybody.
There's been times where, someone's sled overheats and they're like, oh, you guys just go ahead of me, I'll be behind you. And Tommy would definitely be that guy, like, my sled's not overheating, but I'll hang out with you. Something else could happen.
He's always looking out for people, make sure everybody's safe and okay.
I don't know, where I think that comes from is my parents raising me, and I'm growing up in a tight-knit community in the village, where everybody looks out for one another.
Thomas Peter Frankson Jr.
You come into those towns and people would line up. They would line up. They're just excited to see these sleds roar through.
The weather was bad. And me and Christoph had taken somebody up to Turnagain and barely even able to see each other because it was snowing.
What I do know about that storm, there was a documented buried weak layer a week or two prior to that big storm cycle coming in.
A couple days later, it was supposed to go blue in the middle of the day. I got on an airplane, took off, flew across country.
We have a weak layer, we have a bunch of new snow. Rapid loading is a red flag, if you will, for avalanches.
I woke up that morning to Christoph calling me, and he said, hey, I've got this jump that I want to hit. I said, sure, let's do it. You're excited, I'm excited, let's go get the shot.
Went over to Christoph's house to go pick him up. Jeremy had called me, he got off work early, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna wanna roll down there with you, it's fresh pal.
We all met at the parking lot and went straight to the zone.
We're having the most epic POW day, of our life.
I was at a spot where I could see everybody. All of a sudden I just I don't know if it was that sixth sense, but I just felt like something was wrong.
We set up on the jump and, we started jumping it. I started filming it. Next thing I knew, it all was coming down.
Andy had yelled out, and I looked up, a huge cloud.
And I saw the whole avalanche just cover. All my buddies that were there sitting there doing their thing, all of a sudden I see nobody.
After it was all said and over, somehow, by the mercy of God, I was buried to my waist. And I didn't really know what to think. I didn't know how to think.
So I went down, Tommy pops his head up, grabbed Tommy, and I go, everybody's gone. Where's everybody? He goes, well, let's get our peeps out, So we switch them over to search.
avalanche was so big, I didn't even know where to start.
You know, he's looking at his beacon and he starts tracking, okay? I don't know what, he has this innate ability, whatever it is. This is just Tommy.
I thought that was the end. Yeah.
I started walking with my beacon.
Goes down about 20 feet from where we're at and then turns left, and then walks over about 10 feet. And he's sitting there looking at his tracker.
My beacon said he was 2 feet down.
And he goes, hey man, he goes right here. And I was like, all right. So we start probing, right?
I felt a probe hit me.
I hit this. Tommy's like, dig right here. So Tommy and I just dig. And boom.
I think the first face I saw was Tommy, and as he was digging my face out.
Dug out the front of his helmet. He was still buried under a sled, pinned.
Bob looks at me and he goes, hey, don't worry about me. He goes, go find everybody else.
Started coming down the mountain, about 3/4 way down the mountain. My beacon picked up another signal, and this time the signal, said 10 feet down. We just started shoveling.
Pour it all out to you.
10 feet down.
I don't know why I do, and you don't have a clue. Selling my soul to you. Been half of a whole to you for 2 years too long. Now tell me what should I do? Tell me what should I do to keep my distance?
Seeing how far I can go, how far I can take this machine. You get up in the air and it seems like a lifetime of thoughts going through your head. I don't know, freedom.